Shalom is Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Times Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spreading the truth in this evil kingdom that we're in. Babylon the Great, mystery, harlot, whore that we're living in and the things that we're going through, but keep pressing on. I just wanted to do some, encouragement, because we walk this journey here, and it's a very lonely journey, and we go through things. And I know me, myself, I'm constantly, getting my mind is constantly attacked on a consistent basis. My mind is attacked, and Satan get in your ear and say, "Yo, you're not really a man of the Lord. You ain't gonna make it." Yada yada yada. And you gotta have you have to have strength to endure that and overcome that. Okay, because this is a lonely walk. Nobody's gonna pat you on the back, say, "Brother, that's okay." You may get some encouragement from people, and the water to the people that do send messages, encouraging words. Appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. But out and about in this world, it's a very lonely walk, And because of that, Satan takes advantage of that. But we're not how's it go? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, we know what this devil is doing on the left-hand side with Esau, Edom, and the elites, the spiritual demon Satan as well. Okay? So we have to focus on the spiritual side of things in order to make this journey, in order to make this walk, in order to endure to the end. Matthew 6:19 says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal." And that's talking about the physical things, but even your mind, you know what I mean? Don't let your mind get focused on these earthly things, because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? So even those things that seem as though they're good or they could be a blessing unto you, they can be corrupted at any moment. And if you put too much into that, you can be highly disappointed. And it knocks some brothers out of the truth. And I don't care what it is, you have to you have to always keep in mind that these things that you have, your possessions, they can be taken at any moment. And I'm speaking to myself as well. Only thing we can do is just pray that the Lord deliver us in the hour of temptation. And we're facing many temptations on a daily basis. Okay, that's why I wanted to take the time to, not just do news, but encourage brothers out there that believe, brothers that believe, that truly believe, and you feel alone out here. You feel like you're alone. You go to work every day and you just see people, they're not thinking about the Lord. I go to work, everybody's just, whatever foolishness is going on in the world, they're consumed with it. And it's a difficult thing. I'm giving my little testimony. Hopefully, It'll help someone else and make them understand that they're not alone. First of all, you're supposed to be leaning on Yahawashi, and you're supposed to fast and pray. Fast as well as pray. It helps, I'm going to start getting back to fasting more often. I still go on 24-hour fast, but I used to go on 48 and 72 hours. I'm going to get back to that because it helps, It helps when you deny yourself, you deny your flesh. It helps to, I don't even know how to describe it. It helps to build, like your mind is not occupied on pleasing the flesh, if you will. So anyways, it says here in Matthew 6:19, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Okay? You want to lean on something that you can depend on. And what can you depend on? Yahawashi. That's what you can depend on. That's who's going to deliver you in your time of trouble. If you're leaning on your car can break down. Your house can go into foreclosure. Your woman can leave you. Like real talk. It can happen, right? Even with mine, mine has been, my woman's been, she's from a different country, so her attitude is a lot different from American women. But I have to keep in mind that she could bug out and turn into a demon too. Just because she's sweet and soft-spoken, it doesn't mean anything. Satan could jump on her. This is the reality that we live with every day. We have to, like the Matrix, anybody could be Agent Smith. You know what I mean? Like you have to look at it that way. You might have friends in this world. You might have people that you're cool with. When I say friends, I mean really people that you're just cool with. That you might have, somebody that, that you kind of connect with a little bit. They might be a cool person. Satan could jump on them at any moment, and that very person could turn on you. You have to keep that in mind. Anybody can be Agent Smith. I'm talking to myself as well as I'm talking to you. Okay? I'm putting this out there. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing this out in a minute. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Okay, because they can't take what belongs to the Lord. When your thoughts are on the Lord and you are leaning on Yahawashi, there's nothing they can do about it. Satan can't do nothing about that. That's why he wants to remove the Lord from your mind. And you can tell I'm getting ready to segue into something. Okay? I'm about to segue into something because this devil he's trying all types of things to stop this word from going out and to corrupt your mind. There's a war on for your mind, like this guy Alex Jones. You people that listen to all these truthers, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Alex Jones, his little intro, it says, I forget exactly how it goes, but it says, InfoWars. There's a war on for your mind. He's not lying. He's not lying. That part is true. There is a war on for your mind. And trust me, Satan is attacking your mind. The spiritual demon Satan and his physical counterpart, Esau Edom, the elites of Esau Edom, are literally attacking the minds of brothers out here. Okay? It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart also, there will your heart be also. Okay, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Okay, your treasure. Where's your treasure? What's important to you? There's an old saying that home is where the heart is. Okay, where's your heart? It's okay to have these things, right? And I think sometimes people get it twisted and they think that we're saying that you're not supposed to have nothing, like you're supposed to live on the street. No, we're not saying that. Not saying that at all. Now, I'm not even saying not to have a spouse or whatever, or to be in a so-called relationship, whatever they call that now, whatever that means in this society, right? Whatever that means. But no, nobody's saying that. What we're saying is make sure you seek the Lord, okay? Because the trick is, here's the thing. You have to keep in mind that anything that you have on this earth can be taken from you. I have to remind myself of this, so don't feel bad if you sometimes, you kind of feel like, damn, we all fall, man. We're in this flesh, and this flesh is corrupted. We have to die daily. We fight this flesh daily. I'm not going to get up here and sugarcoat it and lie to you, like I got it all. That's why I can't stand these over-righteous Israelites. They just keep the law, keep the law, keep the law. Nigga, you not keeping the law 100%. You couldn't do it even if you wanted to. Even if you tried to. Stop lying. Stop lying to the people. Be honest. We fall. We fall. Says a righteous man falls 7 times, but he rises back up. He gets back up. That's the point. What do you think when Job was going through what he was going through? He was laying there saying, you know what, Lord, I like this. I'm good. You ain't got to give me nothing back. I like being in turmoil. I love being in turmoil. I love being afflicted. No, hell no. His wife told him, curse the Most High and die. Yahawashi was tempted by Satan. Told him, look, I'll give you all these things. You don't think Yahawashi, he knew what he had to go through. He knew he had to get up on that cross. He knew he had to die on that cross. Right? He even asked the Lord, is there any other way? Roughly paraphrasing, He prayed. I believe he prayed, if I'm not mistaken, he prayed 3 times. He something along those lines. He prayed and asked, is there another way? I believe if I'm not mistaken, damn, it's been a minute since I looked at that. If I'm not mistaken, he prayed and asked the Lord, he asked the Most High, Yahweh, is there any way that this cup could be taken away from me or passed from me? Something along those lines, roughly paraphrasing, right? And he didn't get an answer back. So guess what? He knew he had to go through it. He didn't want to have to do that. He knew that was what his mission was. But you don't think him on that cross, he got people talking shit, telling him, mocking him, saying, if you a real king, if you the real Messiah, come down from the cross and save yourself and everybody else. Knowing that he could call down angels to destroy all of them niggas. And those were niggas, by the way, talking shit while he was up on that cross. You could see it. You could see niggas up there talking shit. And you go through this on your everyday life journey. You go through this. Niggas talking shit. Even you women that believe, right? You gonna lie to me? No, you can't lie to me. I know you go through every day. They look at you and like something wrong with you. Something ain't right with you. You different. Who this bitch think she is? You ain't even did nothing. Cause women are you want to talk about some shit talkers. You know, you know how they are, right? And Jake, man, you could be minding your business. This has happened to me. That's why I'm speaking on. You could be minding your business, walking, minding your business, and Jake be, who this nigga think he is? You ain't even said nothing to them. But when your light shines in a dark room, everybody sees it. Everyone notices it. You know? You are a light that's shining in this wicked world, this dark world. And you become a target. And for some people, it's just too much. That's why I say pray, fast, pray, rinse and repeat. Don't ever get to a point where you think you just got it. That's why I can't stand these I got it all ass Israelite niggas. I can't stand them. The law, the law, the law, the law, keep the law. Bro, you ain't keeping the law 100%. And we're going to find out when that time comes, when they push that mark of the beast, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Because guess what? Even though I'm telling you that the mark of the beast is coming, I still, in my mind, have to prepare for the hour of temptation. So that's why we're going through what we're going through right now. You ain't going through what you're going through for nothing. This is a rehearsal. We rehearse the righteous acts. You're going through a rehearsal right now. That's why you go through all the bullshit. And excuse my language. This is why you go through it right now. Because when that time comes, the time of Jacob trouble, and you and these people, because look, let me tell you something. All of these little conspiracy theorists, these Edomite conspiracy theorists, they're not lying to you. They may be throwing in some what's the word I'm looking for? They might be overhyping it, but there's another word I want to use. They may be over-exaggerating certain things, right? Certain subjects, certain topics, but they're not lying to you. There's going to be martial law. Okay, there's going to be a famine. Okay, that's what these globalists, elite Edomites, that's what they're looking to do. They're not playing. They're dead ass serious. They are not playing. And if you're in a situation where you're not paying attention, you're not watching, you're not praying, you're not leaning on Yahawashi, okay, you're going to get caught up out there. It is going to be too late for your black ass to try to figure it out when that time comes. When they cut these lights off, you hear me? When they cut these goddamn lights off, nigga, playtime is over. I hope you hear what I'm saying. When they cut these damn lights off, it's over. It's over for you. It's over for your loved ones. It's over. All the mocking and the scoffing and the shit talking and the that ain't never gonna happen. Y'all niggas said that was gonna happen last year. You know the more y'all said that was gonna happen last year as niggas. Y'all people don't understand. That's why I named the show Upon My Watch. Habakkuk 2nd chapter. Right? Though it tarry, wait for it. In the end, it shall speak and not lie. Right? In the end, it shall speak and not lie. If you're paying attention to prophecy, you will see that the word of the Lord, the prophecies are speaking loud and clear. Speaking louder than it ever has before. Because this devil is not even trying to pretend anymore. So what do we got to do? We got to gird up our loins. We got to buckle down. And the Lord, I've been meditating on this. Lord, the Spirit has been telling me, look, you got to double down. You got to double down. And I'll be like, man, I don't even know what more, How do I double down? No, you got to double down. This shit about to hit the fan. See, the worst part of this, and I told this to my ex. I've told this story plenty of times before. My ex, during the pandemic, right? Y'all heard me say this, but I want to bring this little part back up. I told her, I said, look, I said, you know why you shook right now, or the reason why you listening to me right now when you didn't listen to me before? I said, it's because you seen a glimpse of the things that I said was going to happen actually happen. Because back in 2009, I was telling her about martial law, lockdowns, depopulation. I was telling her this back in 2009. I used to talk to her family. This is back before I came into truth. I used to, I used to do little presentations or whatever. I had her whole family. I was over her house, over her mom's house. Excuse me. I was over her mom's house, and she was like, I think one of her cousins, because they used to have. Let me not go off on a long story, but they used to all congregate there and have a little family fish fry, whatever. So I would, go over there and talk to them. They was cool people. And she was like, this dude, because somebody saw one of the books that I had. It was called The Bilderbergs, right? It was a book on the Bilderberg group. And she was like, oh, don't bring this up. This guy right here, he be going in. So one of her cousins, it's like, I want to, what is this? So I went in, right? So what I'm saying is, long story short, my ex knows that I've been talking about this stuff for years. And for years, it was just kind of like, whatever, I hear you. Until 2020. And she was like, oh, shit. They actually locked this bitch down. And I told her, I said, no. This is just the beginning. This is a preview. She used to call me later because I worked the night shift. She would call me late at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm at work. I was like, take your ass to bed. I used to literally talk to her. I'm like, why the hell are you up? You gotta go to work in the morning. Take your ass to bed. She was like, no, I want to talk. Of course you want to talk. Because in the end, it shall speak and not lie. That's why. Right? When you see these things come to pass, then you'll know that there was a prophet amongst you. Correct? Because it doesn't matter until it matters. And that's the point. We're here to get laughed at. We're here to get mocked. We're here to get those eye rolls and the sucking of the teeth we're here for that. Satan is going to attack you on every side, every chance that he has. He's going to come after you. These spirits are loose out here. So this week, I'm not doing, it's not so much about the news. I want you to know you need to buckle down. Get ready. This is not the time. This is not the time to be talking about, man, we've been hearing about this for a long time now. No. I don't care how long ago you heard it. Buckle up. Get ready. I'll tell you the truth. Quick testimony. When Donald Trump was running for president, I used to joke. I said that he was going to win the presidency back in 2016. And matter of fact, when he first announced I believe it was 2015, and I made a joke. I said, that nigga going to win, right? I said it at work. And it was like, oh, nigga, get out of here, right? He won. The day that he won, the night that he won, because it went into the night, I fell out of my bed because I was watching the news and I was trying to see who will win between him and Hillary. Don't you know the Lord? I fell asleep. Right in the middle of it, because it got real late. Don't you know the Lord had my ass roll out the bed? I fell on the floor. I rolled out the bed, fell on the floor, on my stomach, on my not on my face, but like on my stomach. And I said, "Oh shit. Damn, how did I roll out the bed like that?" I looked up and it said Donald Trump is a projected winner 2016 presidential election. And I said, this nigga gonna do something before his ass get out of office. I don't know what he gonna do, but he gonna do something. He's gonna do something major. And he waited all the way until the last year. Then they pulled that Event 201 pandemic. And still got a lot of these conservative, Christian, white dumbasses confused and blinded and thinking that he's their hero. He's going to make America great again. So it's not just Jake that's effed up in the head. No. Esau's messed up too. They're looking for a savior. I'm saying that to say we know what happened afterwards. The mandates and everything else. This nigga Trump is more than likely getting back in the White House. When that nigga get back in the White House, the shit is going to hit the fan. Because someone pointed this out, and I'm not even going to mention who it was, but they were saying that the way the globalist elite of Esau, the way they move is they like to put it right in front of your face, what they're doing, through symbolism, right? And we all know that, through symbolism. So you have Donald Trump, right? Trumpet. Okay, and then you have Joe Biden. And they were saying Biden is there because he's there because we're biding our time. We're biding our time. He's like the go-between, the buffer. He's the bridge. So you have one Trump, Biden, and then Trump 2.0. Trump 2.0 is going to be hell. The whole point was to allow Biden in so he could take the blame for all the mishaps, the border, the smash and grabs, okay, the defunding of the police. Because they couldn't do it under Trump because then it would look like Trump didn't keep his promise, right? They had to do it under Biden. So we're biding our time. Some of you may have heard this before, and you might know who I'm talking about, who said this. Okay? When Trump gets back in there, he's not coming in there to play. My man is going into full Nero Caesar mode. He's coming in there as Nero. He coming in there with the hammer. And you know why? Because he has reason to say, we got to lock these niggas up. He's already saying that he wants to pledge the death penalty for drug dealers. That he's going to remove the homeless off the street. You know how many people are going to get snatched up if he was to implement that? Do you know that because of what Jake has been doing with these smash and grabs and these home robberies and car thefts, and they're blasting this all over the TV, showing the whole world how niggas act like monkeys? Don't you know that even those heathen that would try to pretend like they had sympathy towards the nation of Israel, the black, native, and Hispanic man. Don't you know that now, over the past 4 years, they have reason to turn the other way when they see this devil come down on us with great wrath? Trump could come in there right now and say, I'm locking these people up and not letting them out again. And people will not protest it. You know why? You know why? Because what they're seeing on their television and what they're going through in their neighborhoods with these smash and grabs and everything else is going to justify it. And that's the point. You had better consider the Lord in all your ways of thinking and everything you do. You are not protected by this government, your stupid little constitution. This devil is about to come down with great wrath. And there's a war on for your mind. They're breaking us down physically and mentally. Now, I'm about to get into that in a minute. Now, I'm not sure if I went over this already on the podcast, but I want to go over it again anyway. This came from the history of yesterday. It says researchers have developed a device that will play back your dreams in video sequence. It says imagine being able to watch your dreams like a movie, reliving the fantastical landscapes, characters, and experiences that unfold during the realm of sleep. A groundbreaking development. Researchers in Japan have developed a revolutionary device capable of recording and playback dreams in vivid video sequences. It says this article delves into the fascinating world of dream exploration and the cutting-edge technology behind this innovative device. Drawing upon the insights from the article, Japanese researchers developed a device that can play back your dreams. Okay, so, this is what I'm talking about, Esau's technology that was given to him on the left-hand side. And they have thought replacement technology. They can get into your mind and replace your thoughts. This is what they're seeking to do. So, knowing this, right, this is a time for you to really delve deep into the Lord and understand that, because I had some, I can't remember, and I think it was some woman commented on my comment board, smart ass comment, about life and death, something along the lines of God chooses who lives and who dies or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, no, like I don't know that already. I think she just saw the video title and made a little smart ass comment, not understanding that I know this. But again, people like to think that, you're bigging up Esau too much. No, we have a job. We're supposed to warn you. This is what this devil is seeking to do. It's the same thing as telling you not to take the jab, right? Same reason. We're warning you. Now imagine being a stupid nigga and saying, well, I'm going to take it anyway. I'm going to take the jab anyway. I'm not scared of Esau's devices. Y'all over sensationalize what Esau doing. Because you had some niggas that do that. This guy, General Yahawashi, ISUBK, he told his members to take the damn shot. And he told his congregation, he said, go, y'all afraid of taking a shot? Y'all afraid of taking a needle? People are stupid. So when we give the people warning of what's going on, what do they say? They say, you hype up Esau too much. But listen, this is what this devil's doing. This devil is he's bringing about this mind control technology. And we all know about the 5G and the 6G and all this other stuff that they got going on. Has smart dust. I forget what movie that is, but it's something called smart dust. All of this mind control, mind scraping technology, where they can read your thoughts. They probably got some kind of monitor, some kind of headquarters somewhere where they sit and have people's thoughts, from the brain waves uploaded. This is the devil, the type of devil he is. Okay? Ain't no telling what he can put in your mind. This is why I say stay prayed up. But I want to get into the article. Excuse me. It says here. It says, according to the article, Japanese researchers develop a device that can play back your dreams. The dream recording device employs functional magnetic resonance. Resonance imaging is called fMRI to measure brain activity and identify patterns associated with specific dream content. Machine learning algorithms then reconstruct these patterns into visual imagery. Okay? Enabling, you got to imagine, if this is what he's showing you, imagine what he's got. Well, imagine the technology that he has, because the Lord gave him this technology. The Lord gave him the mind to push this, or to invent this, or create this. It says enabling the creation of dream playback videos. Okay? The device harnesses the power of deep learning and neural networks to bridge the gap between the subjective experience of dreams and objective visual representation. Says while the dream recording device showcases the immense progress made in decoding dreams, it is important to note that the technology is still in its early stages. Researchers are continually refining the accuracy and resolution of the reconstructed dream videos, working towards a more comprehensive and faithful representation of dreamers' subjective experience. So you right now, you best believe this devil would like to get a hold of the children of Israel and see what we're thinking. Right? He wants to crack that code. You best believe it. He would love to get a hold of a brother, especially in his truth, and crack that code and see, how we think and how can they tweak that. Sounds crazy, right? And some people say, man, you going off. No, but you listen to what I'm saying. You gotta think. How does this devil think? How does this devil think? I'm saying this to tell you, double down. Double down. Because if you get lost in the sauce out here, and with Esau's witchcraft, what'll happen is, if the Lord ain't dealing with you, he'll turn you over to that. He will turn you over to that. Okay? Now I'm going to get another article right quick on the same subject matter. This is from Vox, May of 2023. Vox.com. It says, mind reading technology has arrived. An AI-powered brain decoder can now read your thoughts with surprising accuracy. It says, for years now, I've been writing articles on neurotechnology with downright Orwellian headlines that warn Facebook is building tech to read your mind and brain reading tech is coming. Well, the technology is no longer just coming, it's here. Says with the help of AI, scientists from the University of Texas at Austin have developed a technique that can translate people's brain activity, like the unspoken thoughts swirling through our minds, into actual speech. Okay, let me read that again. It says, like the unspoken thought swirling through our minds into actual speech, according to a study published in Nature. I believe that's a magazine called Nature. But anyway, it says, in the past, researchers have shown that they can decode unspoken language by implanting electrodes in the brain and then using an algorithm that reads the brain's activity and translate it into text on a computer screen. But that approach is very invasive, requiring surgery. It appealed only to a subset of patients like those with paralysis for whom the benefits were worth the cost. So researchers also developed techniques that didn't involve surgical implants. They were good enough to decode basic brain states like fatigue or very short phrases, but not much more. Yeah, you see, these people are lying. What they're really doing is, and this came out, was it early this year or late last year? Early, it might have been early 2023, late 2022. The World Economic Forum were boasting this new technology that they had where they could hook your brain up. Hook they could hook your brain waves up to the internet and read your thoughts, and they could actually know what you're thinking. So like if you're at work and you're thinking about something, your mind is wandering, your boss would know about it because they could see it. They could see your thoughts. So this is the world that we're in right now, and this is why I've been telling you, look, keep your mind occupied on heavenly things as much as you possibly can. Okay, what does it say? The idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's going to be, now is more true than ever. You know, they could, if you're not occupied on the Lord, if your mind isn't on the Lord, they can just throw all types of thoughts inside your head, man. Make you think and believe things that you never would have thought or believed before. Okay? This is the devil that we're dealing with. And it's just, the thing is that you must remember that they never tell you exactly what they're doing. I say this all the time at nauseam. They don't always tell you what they have. The technology is way more advanced than what they're telling you, or what they'll ever let you and me know. Even these so-called truthers. As much as they know, they don't know as much as the top elites. It's not possible unless they told them, which I doubt. Alex Jones doesn't even know just how advanced the elites of Esau Edom are. He doesn't know. They wouldn't trust him with that. He only knows what they give him. Right? We're fighting against a devil that is hell-bent on becoming God and cracking out our minds and reading our minds, but also thought replacement. He wants people to become zombie-like state, like the Manchurian Candidate. That's his dream world, that we would just be walking around bug-eyed, answering to the higher authorities. You know, that's his dream world. That's his kingdom of heaven. I want to get this Romans. I'm gonna get Romans 8:5. It says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Okay? There's a war on for your mind. The idle mind is the devil's workshop. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but the spiritually minded is life and peace, because the carnal mind is enmity against God, the Most High Power, Yahweh. Okay? Because the carnal mind is enmity with Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. Okay? So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. And that's the whole point of what I'm telling you. It's not about Esau's technology. Esau technology. Oh, we were about Esau technology. Oh, It's not about Esau's technology. Because his technology was given to him by who? Okay, so it's about going back to the source, tapping into the spirit. Because you're going to need the spirit when this devil comes down on you. When these people make their move, you're going to need to be in the spirit. If you're thinking with a carnal mind, well, what did it say? A carnal mind equals death, right? To be carnally minded is death. That if you want to make it to the end and survive what's coming, you need to be in the spirit. Okay? It says, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be that the spirit of Yahweh dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Yahawashi, he is none of his. And if Yahawashi be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. Okay? But not of our own self-glory or self-righteousness. We are justified. It says the righteous are justified by his faith. Right? The just shall live by his faith. But if the spirit of him that is, it says, but if the spirit of him that raised up Yahawashi from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Yahawashi from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwelleth in you. Now notice this is all about the spirit. It's all about denying your flesh and tapping into the spirit. That's what this is all about. But simple-minded Jake and dumbass heathens, they hear me talk and they say, you always worried about this technology and what the man can do and do. I know that there are people out there, brothers out there that are that could be new. They might be struggling, they Satan attacking their mind. And I'm telling you that Esau, the elites of Esau, again, are tapping into this left-hand side magic. And that's something, brothers bring it out, but that's something that that we need to understand, that we're being attacked on every side. Food, water, air, everything you can think of, but also your mind. These devils are using all types of frequencies and shit, even in the music. Be careful to the music, with the music that you're listening to, man. Be careful, man. Hit these different frequencies and different notes. Bug your damn mind up, especially if you're not occupied in prayer. There's all kinds of sorcery and witchcraft, man, and they're doing it openly. in front of everyone, man. They're not hiding it anymore. Okay? They're not hiding what they're doing. They're out in the open with it. They're working up all kinds. Look at this guy, Donald Trump. He's always throwing up the 666 and the yoni and the divine feminine. Let's say that the MAGA thing, MAGA, goes back to the 5th degree of witchcraft. Oh, not witchcraft. What is it? The satanic, is it the satanic church, I believe. Which is all the same. It's all the same. So even if I misspoke, it's still all the same. So there's heavy demonology, sorcery, witchcraft going on out here. And all I'm saying is stay in the spirit. Be spiritually minded, not carnally minded. Don't mind the things of the flesh so much. You got to look at this flesh like it's just a shell. It's just, you're here. You're here passing by. And also another thing, what you got to realize is that the spiritual demon Satan, he knows what you're attached to. He knows what you love. He knows what you got feelings for. So he'll get you attached to something just so he can use it against you later. So whatever you have to have it, but have it in a way where you're like, look, if I lose this, I'm still giving all praises to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Like you have to have that thought in mind. Okay. It says here, get back to Romans, the 8th chapter. It says, 12th verse. I'll go with the 12th verse. It says, therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh. Let me say that again. Let me go. I'm sorry about that. Salakia. It says, therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi, they are the sons of Yahweh. Okay? For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the living power. Okay? And I just wanted to, get understanding as of what I'm talking about and what I'm saying and why it's important to pray and fast. It's not just something that I'm saying. I'm not just bringing up Esau technology. I'm showing you how it coordinates with Scripture. The Scriptures are trying to tell you, look, don't be minding the things of the flesh. Don't be minding the things of this. Cast away the cares of this world. Why? Because, he has this technology, but his technology works on you when you're in a carnal mind state, when you're in an earthly, fleshly mind state, and you're worried about the things of this world. That's when it works on you. His technology is low level. Okay? The Most High is on a high level. That's why he's the Most High. Okay? You rise above it. Okay, by getting in the Spirit. It's the Spirit that's going to get us through. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I pray that you brothers edified. I pray that you continue to walk in this truth and believe and have faith in the Most High power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. And until next time, Shalom.